What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Trev2323. Subscribe, like, and share. We got this dryer right here. I'll get the name of it. I always forget. I fixed it one time before, but I fixed the pieces down in here that were scraping. Well, recently my wife says that this isn't turning anymore. So she said the dryer's not working. So I'm thinking, ah man, the motor came out. I did a video replacing this one time before. And what happens with these is, this is going bad, you could tell. It's going bad, but when you're turning it, nothing's turning. Because you see the hairline crack in there? So if you put it a little bit on, you see the knob is turning, but the inner piece is not turning. And this one right here, so what I did is I actually took this one off, and I put it right here to see if it would turn. And it cracked it, believe it or not. So this right here is actually what's going bad. And these dryers, the older ones, not the digital ones, are a lot easier to fix, and parts are plenty to fix them. So really all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Now I took most of them out already. Putting it together is kind of the hardest, you see right here, because you got to put three pieces together. You got to put this, and that together. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All there is 6 screws on the back. And let me show you when I take it out what it looks like. Alright, when you take it off, when you unscrew it, this actually comes all the way out. And there's a schematic in it actually. So see if we get some information off that. But if you push this to the side, let me see what side. I took it off one time. This actually comes out. But don't pull it too hard. Okay, now this is the one we replaced before. This is the on and off switch right here. This is for the delicates, cottons, and regular. But this piece today is the one that is going bad. So there's a lot of plugs on this. If you don't know where it goes, or don't take it off yet until you get the new one in, because you take a piece off of here, then you put a piece on the other one. You take this one off of here, you put it on the next one. And also be sure to unplug your dryer before you get to this. This is a really easy fix. Let me get the model number, and then I'll tell you how much the pieces are. Then we're going to do part 2 when the pieces come in. Okay, the dryer is a GE. You got to be an electrical engineer to understand that. One reason why I know this dryer works still is after I found out that this right here was cracked. So of course we're going to need to order all these. But I actually came home and I just took a pair of pliers. And I turned it. And you hear it went on. Okay, so you can keep it working so you get all the pieces in. Let me get the piece number for you, and then we'll go from there. That actually might be the piece number right there. So all this stuff right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking pictures of. I took a picture of the model number and everything. Then I'm going to go online and order it. The last part I ordered for the dryer was off of Amazon. You can see tons of part sites come up where you could get official GE parts. Then what you do is you click on images, and then you search for the parts you're looking for. Isn't this atrocious though? $17.95 for the switch right here. There's the same thing for $15.32, so they are expensive. But then here's the parts tree. So you look for the part you're working on, and then you find the parts tree for the part you're working on. So I'm looking for the controls now. See? You could actually order the whole control board. There's the control board right there. But I'm looking for the back part of it. Ah! That's my other video right there. That's me. Alright, and that looks like the schematic that I'm looking for. The parts tree right here. This is the dial that I'm looking for right here. And since I'm here, I'm going to replace all 3. No, this isn't the one. The one I got only got 3. 1, 2, 3. So I got to keep looking. Alright, I found replacement parts. And here's my actual dryer right here, with the whole schematic for my dryer. This is the one I'm looking for right here. Aha! There's my schematic. So I'm going to order the pieces, and part 2 is going to be putting them in. Wow, look at the price of these pieces. Alright, let's see if I can find out. The big rotary switch is the one I need. 50 bucks for the big piece that I need right here. Cheaper than buying a dryer. Talk to you later. Alright. So I just ordered all the parts I needed. Probably going to be here by Wednesday. And then we'll go ahead and start putting them in. But also, we're going to look for the bearing replacement, because I'm probably going to replace that at a later date. So this is a GE dryer DBXR463GG2WW. That's how you search the parts list and you can fix your dryer yourself. I'll talk to you later in part 2 when we're putting it together. On this one, I found the model number. When you open the dryer door up in the side right there, that's where the model number was. Alright, we're back. We got the pieces in that we need. Let me see the piece you got there. You got the little starter switch. So we ordered the starter switch for this side, and we ordered the switch for that side. That right there, and that right there. So make sure your dryer is unplugged. This is going to be the harder one to get in, but this one right here is pretty easy, because there's only, you see there's 3 plugs, but there's only 2 of them that get plugged in on this. So let me get that out. Alright, so you line up the switch like it is going to be in there, and then you take the pieces off. You take the pieces off one by one, and you put them on while you're holding this in place, so you know it goes on the right place. Okay, so you see I had to do that because I got my grandbaby on the dryer. Right here, I just switched everything over before I took it out, and then these should be able to just twist out, I believe. Or, okay, I lifted this up right here, and then it twists backwards. Alright, so this one right here got to go in. It goes kind of cockeyed this way. And then you twist it. What's up? Alright, it goes kind of cockeyed that way. And then you twist it. And this goes around this way. And that's what locks it into place. Okay? So that's the new switch. Right here. You see I switched everything over before I put it on. So that's the start switch. This one has a lot more wires, so let's look at that one now. Okay, what happened? We got to do the other one. Alright, so they look a little bit different, but they're not. They're not. This just got a little smaller timer, but believe it or not, I was looking at it because I thought it was upside down, because you could see the negative where the negatives hit. Or actually, that's the hot. The black is the hot. So it was just upside down, so I turned it over, and they match exactly the same. So I showed you where I got all the parts at, so what I have to do now is one by one switch the wires from here to here. Let me see, Pa. From here to here, switch the, before I put this one in, I switched the wires from here to here. And this one works right now still with pliers, but it is really hard. So that's why I know it's going bad, so we're going to switch everything out at the same time. With the pliers? Alright, so one by one we're going to go from here to here. Alright, so we got all those in there. We switched them over. Now this right here, just go twist it and it'll come out right here. Actually, it should come out if you just twist it. Let me see what we got going. Oh, okay, this has got a pin holding it right here. This pin is holding it right here. So you lift this up and you twist it. And it comes right out. Then the other one, got the same pin. So you put this in. And then you gotta twist it for that pin to lock. Okay, I'll be right with you, Pa. Now you see, you twist it, and it's locked in place. Actually, it should have had a screw at some point, but it doesn't got a screw in there. Maybe I'll put a little screw in there to hold it, because you see at some point it should have had a screw in there. But maybe since it locks enough, that's why they didn't put the screw in. So everything is in right now. So we gotta put this back together. And you see there's holes in there. And make sure you don't clip the wire. Look at the wire's in there already. Already. So you put this in, and then you turn it to the side, and make sure it's all the way in the front. And then I gotta get the back piece. I'm putting it back on. Here, hold the knobs. Open those up for Grandpa. Alright, these were the old knobs. You don't. One of these we gotta reuse. And then here's the screws right here. So I gotta just put this back on in reverse order. Oh, look at these screws. I took off the front. Those are from the front. Okay, wait. Okay, so this right here, I'll open it right now. I'll open. This is how it goes, yes. because these gotta come up from here. There you go. It got to come up from the bottom. It hooks on underneath there, and then it comes up. So you got to hold it up until you put your first screw in there. Put your cheeks more on there. Cheese. Yeah, your cheeks. Not cheese, your cheeks. Grandpa got to jump back there and get more screws because I dropped all the screws. Didn't know I was still recording, so this is going to be a heck of an editing job. But I put this one on first and this one, but you got to hold this up. Because if not, this will slide down. It's easier with two hands when you're not recording, but you got to hold this up because it clips from underneath it. And so put this one on first and then put that one, and it got the rest holding, but I dropped the screws down there, so I got to jump back there and get them now. Alright, I had to use a magnet because I dropped like 3 screws back there. Man, my camera's going out. Alright, so I got these in. This was actually off kilter. This was on here, but I felt it when I turned it. And this is the wrong one, but it works. So let's close the dryer. And we'll go take it to, you could hear it clicking. So it's on off, but we normally do time dry at 60. Turn it on with that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So then we take this, it should shut off if it goes to here. Okay, it should shut off if it goes to here. And it's off. So that's how you fix your dryer yourself. Although the parts are pretty expensive. I think I spent 60 bucks for this timer, this switch, and the 2 knobs. I think I spent around 60 bucks, but it's cheaper than a new dryer. That's how to fix your dryer yourself. I don't really think I needed this switch. This switch was only 11 bucks, but I got it anyways because I didn't know this one right here. That one was stuck on actually, so that's why I bought that one anyways. The knobs are like $8 each. You could probably find them cheaper somewhere else. And I think this main timer switch right here was $30 or $35. Either way, that's how you fix your GE dryer yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.